What's up, Fanout Crew? Brian here with a really quick pinball mod tutorial. We're going to be installing a new shooter rod in Godzilla. I've actually already installed it. I had some issues with footage, so I'm kind of going back and recording my intro and outro. But anyways, super easy install. This is like maybe a 2 out of 10 difficulty. If you've never done a mod before, this is a really great starter mod. There's literally 3 screws that hold this shooter rod in that you'll take out with a Phillips head screwdriver. You'll put back in with a Phillips head screwdriver. One thing to note, I do recommend you have either a very long screwdriver, or you have a like a driver that accepts bits that you've got multiple extensions on. There is one really tight squeeze along the side, on the inside of the cabinet, alongside the plunger, between it and the sidewall of the cabinet. If you have like side art decals or the like mirror blades or anything like that in your machine, it is a very tight fit, so those extensions will help you out. Make sure you don't damage the side art. I also recommend, and I'll show them in one of the clips ahead, but they do make very cheap side art protectors that when you take the glass out of your machine, lift the playfield, you can actually slide those art protectors in before you lift the playfield, and they're made of like a pretty durable plastic, but it'll prevent anything from scratching those decals on the inside of the cabinet. So I do recommend you get those. If you have any games that have side art, it's a good investment. They're $35 and they just pull in and out. They've got like magnets that will hold it along the armor on the side of the machine. But really simple. Again, just to show you a close-up of what we're going to be looking at. This is the original shooter rod that came out of Godzilla. Yeah, from the front, there's nothing really going on, so I was a little concerned at what am I going to be looking at when I do this myself. But there's actually only 3 screws, which you'll reach all of these from the inside of the cabinet. There's one on the bottom, there's one on the right, and one on the left. I'm looking at myself in the recording, so I don't know if I got right and left right, but anyways, you get the picture. There's 3 screws. It's next to impossible to screw this up. This took me maybe 20 to 30 minutes tops to do this, and that was with me trying to record with my phone while I'm actually trying to turn a screwdriver and things like that. So if you're doing this on your own and not recording yourself, this is maybe a 10-minute exercise. So again, make sure you've got your Phillips screwdriver ready. Make sure your game's powered off so you don't electrocute yourself or damage anything. Be careful taking off your glass, lifting the playfield, take the balls out, do all that fun stuff. I can't really think of anything else, so this is real super easy. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Click the bell for additional follow-up videos when we do more mods and tutorials in the future. But enough talking about the channel. Let's go ahead and roll the actual install, guys. Thanks again for watching. So the first thing you want to do is remove your glass. You can see here I'm using the Pinball Life Interior Cabinet Game Blade Protector Set. That's the white sleeves that are running along the sides of the inside cabinet. This is really useful to protect your side art while you're lifting the playfield and doing this work. Highly recommended. They cost about $35 plus shipping when I checked, but those are available at pinballlife.com. Second step, remove your balls. So you can use this coil that I have my finger on. Just pop that up and you'll have the balls pop up. I recommend putting something in the shooter lane to prevent these from rolling onto the playfield. Godzilla should have 6 balls. So once you get 6 out, which you'll see here, go ahead and set these to the side somewhere safe where they won't get damaged or dirty. Then just a quick tour of the inside of the Godzilla LE cabinet. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on here under the playfield. That building mech is huge, but most of the work we're going to be doing is right here in this corner. Mecha Godzilla. I'm terrible with voiceovers. So here's the good look at the factory shooter. There's 3 screws here that need to be removed. You can see 1, 2, and 3. Once you remove those 3, the shooter rod pulls out of the front of the cabinet. You can see it leaves a nice little shield-shaped area. Now we will take the new shooter rod. It should just slide right through. That shield really helps guide where the shooter rod should be. And then you should see the 3 holes line up. Once you've inserted those 3 screws, this is the end product. It's a real subtle look. I'm really happy with it. Note that it is a tight fit to get the top left screw out. You'll see here that I needed to use several extensions to get my screwdriver to reach. This is where the side arc protector really came in handy, so you don't damage that side arc squeezing your screwdriver through. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you install an aftermarket stern shooter rod. I still stand by my difficulty rating on this. It's like a 2 out of 10. It's really easy. 3 screws. I've never done this before, and it took me like less than 20 minutes, and that's with me trying to record what I'm doing with one hand while I'm doing stuff with the other. So I think this is probably a 10-minute install if you're just going through it quickly and not taking your time like I did. It does look really good on the machine. Feels good in play. If you're just looking for a little something extra to make your game stand out, I do think it is a good investment. I do always recommend, though, hold on to your original part, put it in the box the new one came in, put it in a closet or storage somewhere. You never know, just in case there's an issue, you can swap back to your original equipment. And yeah, I like to hold on to spares. But anyways, like, subscribe, click the bell, all that fun stuff. I really hope that this video was useful to you. If you've been thinking about purchasing a shooter rod but have been nervous to do so, not sure what all it entailed, I was shocked at how easy this was. I was a little worried about it, to be honest, until I saw it's only 3 screws. Like, it doesn't get easier. But I appreciate the time. Make sure, again, you're like and subscribed. I've got some other mods that are going to go into Godzilla that are a little bit more functional, that will impact gameplay a little bit. Primarily, there's a rooftop mod that's become really popular with this game that helps with the straight down the middle drain issue for Godzilla multi-ball when the building collapses. So I've got that in. Just need to do an install. I also have some side art blades I'll be installing in TMNT soon, which will involve me taking out the pin stadiums and reinstalling them with new magnet strips. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and fan out.